Hey there, this is Barbie Figueroa with BrandSwatchStudio.com, and I'm going to be making a few videos that are going to walk you through the process of going from a brand kit to a full-on branded website in just a few steps. So if you haven't watched video 1, I will be creating a playlist so that you can go back and watch the videos so you can see exactly how everything works. Your brand journey starts with 4 simple steps. Discover your brand, choose your graphics kit, apply your brand, and launch with confidence. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to discover your brand. Now, there are 2 ways to do this. You can go through our free brand quiz, or you can go directly into the shop. So let me show you how the brand quiz works. And then in the next video, I'm going to show you a little bit around the shop and exactly how to start from there. So let's go and take the free brand quiz. So when you come to the brand quiz over here, you can go through the website if you'd like. You can download our 5 DIY branding mistakes if you'd like. And then you can go and take the free quiz. So before we begin, depending on where you are in your business journey, your results will usually fall into one of these 3 categories. You'll find your perfect match when you do the quiz. You are 85% there. Most people discover a brand direction that immediately feels right, while leaving room to personalize it. You'll have a strong visual foundation instead of starting from a blank page. Or you're ready for something custom, and that means that you might not find a brand palette that you like, and so we can always work with you to create something that's perfect just for you, for your business, for the type of clients you're trying to attract. All right, so let's get started. What is your business? Well, we're just going to go ahead and we are going to select Coach. And I'm going to click on Continue. So now what you want to do is you want to figure out what are the 6 words that you're going to choose that represent the impression that you want your brand to make. And the reason why is when people are looking for a brand or they're looking for colors, they start off with words. I want it to feel trustworthy or friendly or approachable. I want people to know that I'm fun and energetic and optimistic. That's the vibe of your brand. So you want that to come across. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with words instead of colors first. So we might want something like trusted and optimistic, joyful, energetic, bold, and approachable. Okay? So great. So we're going to click on Continue. So now you've got your brand impression summary. Trusted, optimistic, joyful, energetic, bold, approachable. Now you want to ask yourself, does this sound like me? If it does, then keep moving forward. If not, go back and edit your words. Let's continue. So now you get to choose the color family. We don't start with color because you have a natural bias with color. So let me explain. So the reason that we start with words instead of colors is because colors are emotional. The moment you see a color, you already have a personal opinion about it. Maybe you've always loved purple because it reminds you of your grandmother, or maybe yellow has always been your favorite because it's cheerful, and maybe you wear black every day because it's your personal style. But your personal preferences aren't always the best branding decision. Your brand isn't just about expressing yourself. And even though that is part of it, you do want to like it, but it's about creating the right first impression for the people you want to attract. That's why Brand Swatch Studio starts with words. So instead of asking, what's your favorite color? We ask, how do you want people to feel when they experience your brand? And once we understand the personality you want to communicate, choosing the right color palette becomes much more intentional. So imagine you're a luxury event planner, right? In your personal life, you absolutely love neon yellow. You wear it with your favorite jean jacket. It matches your personality perfectly. But if you're trying to attract brides planning $75,000 weddings or corporations hosting black tie galas, neon yellow probably isn't creating the feeling they're expecting. Those clients may respond more naturally to elegant creams, champagne golds, deep charcoals, or sophisticated neutrals because those colors reinforce the experience
they're paying for. You see how that works? So that doesn't mean that neon is wrong. And there are definitely instances where you can just go all in with it. But for the most part, it simply means it's communicating something different. So think of it like getting dressed for an interview.
You might love wearing a Hawaiian shirt, but if you're interviewing to become the CEO of a Fortune 500 company, you'd probably choose something different. Not because the Hawaiian shirt is bad, and there are definitely CEOs that can pull it off, but because you're dressing for the impression that you want to create, your brand works the exact same way. So your favorite colors describe you, but your brand colors should communicate your business. Does that make sense? All right. So that is why we start with words first and then the colors. So even if you love blue, I would challenge you to look at the descriptions when you choose a color family of what these colors represent. So for example, red is bold, passionate, powerful, energetic, and confident. Whereas white or neutral is clean, refined, minimal, timeless, elegant, and sophisticated. So think of your client also, or your ideal client, when you're choosing the colors. Okay? All right, so with that being said, we're going to pick red because we are a passionate relationship coach. So we're going to choose red. Okay, let's go to the next window. Now, in this section, what we want to choose is how loud should your colors be? So how bold do you want your colors to feel? Do you want them to be soft? Do you want them to feel rich? Do you want them to be vibrant? Notice each has a different energy. Soft is soft, muted, and understated. Rich is deep, saturated, and timeless. And then vibrant is bright, bold, and energetic. And that's why we're going to go with vibrant, because we want something that feels vibrant and what you want your relationship to feel like, right? You want to hire the coach that looks the part of what you want your relationship to feel like: exciting and loving and fiery and all those fun things. So that's what you want your relationship to be. And so you're going to look for a coach that has that vibe. And that's why branding and color is so important, because you might be a different type of relationship coach. But this relationship coach, she's working with couples that they're already doing pretty good, but they want to take it up a notch, right? So that's the coach that we're working with. So we're going to go vibrant. All right. So next, reveal my palettes. So now it's going to come up with different color palettes. And the reason that we only have 3 is because we want to minimize the decisions that you have to make, because that is the complicated part of building your brand and building your website, is all the decisions that you have to make, including the fonts and the colors and the vibe and the platform and the style and all these things. And so we're trying to minimize, kind of like keep you in a focused funnel so that you're not like all over the place looking for all different kinds. Now, you'll know if this kind of feels right. Put yourself in your client's shoes and you'll be like, oh yeah, I can see myself being that girl or that guy. We only give you 3 so that we narrow down the focus. Okay. So I'm going to choose this one. This one's like one of my favorites, and we're going to choose Cherry Spark. Just even the name is like, yes, it's fun, it's bold. So we want to go with that one. So this fits my brand. So yes, so you're a coach, we're choosing Cherry Spark. It's bright and playful. It represents what you help couples do. And so this is the one that we're going to go with. Okay. And then a strong brand is built on 4 key elements: positioning, color palette, messaging, and technology, which is why now the color is just the beginning. We are building a brand, a whole entire brand, which includes like your website, a simple lead generation funnel, your lead magnets, ebooks, your social media images, all of it. We're establishing the foundation for all of that right now. All right, so now we want to see our brand in action. So here we are with our fun and joyful and bold and optimistic coach. And this is just so that you can see the vibe of what these colors could look like on a site. And you can actually play with these, right? So maybe you want to go a little bit more watermelon, a little more peach, a little more neutral, okay? Or you want to go dark. So you want to see the dark colors applied. So boom, that's what it could look like with the peach, with watermelon, with this dark cherry, which is so fun and beautiful and rich and just gorgeous, right? Okay, so now that we've got that, now we want to see the personalized brand card, okay? So right over here, you can literally download this brand card, and this is free for you. You can download your brand colors and you can just apply them wherever you want, how you want. You've got your brand vibe now, and this is our gift to you, the free card that represents your brand. But now we want to actually see the brand come to life. So we're going to click over here, and now we're going to see what it could look like. Now, I want to state something real quick. So we use AI just to come up with the inspirational images, but everything we sell in our shop is 100% legit, an actual downloadable product. So this is not, we only list things that are ready to download and buy. It's not like, oh, this is just a theoretical or whatever. This is just a representation of what it could look like, but everything, and I'm going to show you in video 2 how the brand graphics kits work. So you can see that every brand graphics kit has actual Canva files, so that you're not expected to now go create this with AI or anything like that. We just use it for our listings and our visual concepts, okay? All right, so now that that's out of the way, so this is where we can go and actually purchase the kit. This is where we see the actual brand swatch graphics kit that includes everything you need to now build the Cherry Spark brand. All right, so that is how the quiz works. And in the next video, I'm going to show you how to do the opposite, how to actually go into the store and feel your way around to choose a brand swatch that's right for you. So I'll see you on the next video. And if you're watching this on YouTube, make sure to go to brandswatchstudio.com to start your brand journey.